I like that we're both in it, that's cool.
Yeah. This is my friend Allegra.
Welcome to It's Vlog, the blog that he uses to share his life with you. And also selfishly to motivate him to make his life the life he wants it to be.
Exactly. Saturday today, and I have done almost no filming this week, and the reason for that is much like the reason it was last week. My entire week was a combination of meetings and this. But I'm on my way to the studio now. 7 in the morning, we gotta paint the curb. I am going into the studio now to paint. I had to park my car 2 blocks away from the studio because there's some race or something that they're doing. So while I'm on this walk, let me start telling you about why this vlog actually exists. About 6 months ago, I started doing this, but I failed miserably. I only filmed for 1 week, and by the end of that week, I was done. I'm gonna have to tell you right now that this is it. Like, I'm not making another one. There were 2 reasons why I stopped. First reason was that it was way too much work. I actually had a mic separate from my... Hello, sir.
Hello.
How are you?
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
I actually had a mic separate from the camera, so I was syncing that up in post. That was a nightmare. Sound sync. Let's do this. The other issue that I had was that I felt like my life wasn't interesting enough, which it really, really wasn't. And it still isn't. By day 6 I was done. I did all the posts on that vlog. And there were some cool things that did happen in that week, I'll be honest. I went and looked at the first billboard I ever shot. That's the billboard. Good grief, this thing is big. Holy smokes. I got a new tattoo. It was so much work, and like I said, I didn't think my life was interesting enough, so I stopped. But about 2 months ago, I started getting that itch again to do it. But I remembered how I had those 2 hurdles, and I figured there's no ways I'm gonna do this vlog if those 2 things are still things. I eliminated the issue of how much work this is by changing this camera setup. Let me show you how it looks. Okay, I have to pause my story. I'm about to get to the studio and we're gonna paint. Looks great. First shoot of the day done. I'm gonna go and get myself some food real quick. Okay, wait. I just want to show you the decor of this awful shopping center. There's some elephants. That's a lion and a giraffe. That's like the worst thing I've ever seen. This is the best pizza in Pretoria. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. The second hurdle that I had in vlogging before was that I felt like my life wasn't interesting enough. And it really wasn't. But a few weeks ago I had this total revelation in the shower. I don't know if you also have great ideas in the shower all the time. I want to walk you through that. Okay, so the time in your life is broken up into two things. You got work and you've got free time. Work, free time. Okay, so what I'm going to describe now is not definitive. It applies to my life, but it'll probably apply loosely to yours. Work time can be broken up into three different categories. The first category is stuff that's mandatory and not fun. The second category is stuff that's mandatory and fun. The third category is stuff that's not mandatory, but it is beneficial. Let's go. Okay, so that's how I find my work life goes. As far as the time that I put into work, it's usually broken up into one of those three categories. Let's talk about free time for a moment. Okay, so generally I find that free time consists of three different categories. The first one would just be rest, friends, family. Like seeing Shan. The second one is stuff that requires no effort. It's easy and it's instant gratification. Very often these two can be the same thing. The third one is stuff that is lots of effort. It's not easy and it might not be gratifying now. This would be something like hanging out with your friends, whatever, family dinners, that kind of stuff, coffee with your friends. The things that are no effort and easy and instant gratification, that's like playing PlayStation. That stuff is awesome for now, but it has no benefit in the long run. So it's relaxing now and everything, but it does nothing for your life in the future. The third category requires lots of effort. It's not easy. It might not be gratifying now, but there's a good chance it'll be beneficial for you in the long run. So why am I telling you all of this? I'm telling you this because the revelation that I had in the shower that day was that very often the third subcategory in the work section and in the free time section can be the same thing. There are so many things I want to do with my life that could be good for my future that I don't do because I don't need to, and because it's a lot of effort, and because it's just easier to turn on my PlayStation and play Fallout. So at the start of every vlog where I have somebody else say that this is also a way for me to selfishly motivate me to make my life the life I want it to be. What that means is that there's all these things that I could be doing with my life that are more interesting than playing PlayStation, and I don't do them because they're too much effort. That's what this vlog is about. It's about me getting to share my life with you, but more than that, it's about just something to motivate me to actually make my life what I want it to be, because then otherwise this video sucks. In order for this video to not suck, my life has to be more interesting, and I want it to be more interesting, but I just don't always put the effort into it because it's too much effort. That's what all of this is about. Hello, you little mustard.
I thought you were going to catch me down the road.